Hey folks, today I'm gonna do a little review about this heat-powered stove fan here. Now what I did before I started filming was put this on this element of the stove, basic electric stove, that's on 6. Is it on 6? No, it's on 5. It's on 5 there. So I've got that set there, and I had this fan on that element for maybe 1 minute, and then I took it off, and now it's been going by itself for at least 4 minutes now. I've been waiting for it to slow down, but it looks like it really stores the energy to keep working for a fair amount of time even after the heat is gone. So that's pretty amazing. You'll see here I'm going to stop the fan with my finger, let go, and it will start right back up again with the stored energy just from the heat. So that's pretty amazing. And of course it's getting less and less powerful now. So just give you, while this is going, a little view of the back side of this fan. You see there's a little motor in there, and there's the heat plates, but I think that is what, sorry about the focus here. I'll try to put that against the wall. There we go. There we go. That's the heat plate that makes the gives you the energy. And so that's pretty much the unit. There's nothing in the base except for a little conductive bar here, and the rest is part of the chassis. I guess that bar goes up into the frame, and that's what helps make the electricity. The rest of it is really part of the chassis here. Maybe this whole thing just gets hot. I don't know what the actual purpose of this bar is, but it might have something to do with it. But it appears to me like the electricity is created just with this little reddish plate that's in there. So okay, now we've waited enough time. The fan has stopped moving. You'll see this element is still on 6 or 5, sorry, and we're gonna put the fan back on the element, and you'll see it spring back to life again. Here we go. Just wait a bit for the magic to happen. It's just waiting for the heat to travel up the frame of it. There we go. Heat-powered stove fan. So this one will really get going once it's cruising here. That's pretty much the cruising speed. So you're probably asking yourself, how much air does this thing displace? I have some 3 squares of toilet paper here, and so it makes a little breeze. Not a huge amount, but enough to circulate the heat from your wood stove around the room. Once it really gets going, I'll turn up the heat here, mimic like a piping hot stove. The sound is quite silent compared to some stove air blowers I've seen that are really a nuisance as far as sound. This thing is pretty quiet. It's not any louder than the sound that your wood fire makes with the crackling and the popping and stuff like that. So this is getting to be quite a bit more air movement, as you can see displayed by the toilet paper. How far forward does that go? It goes pretty far. See, the toilet paper is still catching some wind there. So it will definitely push the air around the room. Put that a bit closer. Once it's right in the stream, you see that it's really blowing quite a bit. So that's quite a bit more air movement than before, but I've put up the heat to 7 now. And let's just put it up to 8 and see what that does. None of the feet are getting red. That's just, I think, the color of the metal. But I think that's just about how fast it's gonna go. Alright, so don't want to make this video too long, and it's got this nice little handle here, so you can take it off the stove if anything happens, an emergency happens, and you want to take it off the stove. It will continue working for a while because it's charged up with heat. That metal stays hot, so if you take it off the stove, the heat, the latent heat in the metal will still power the motor. So just a couple of things to note. There's no sudden on-off switch with this thing. It's either hot or it's cold. If it's hot enough for it to function, it will function quite a while. I think it will take at least 5 to 10 minutes for this thing to stop rotating. So thanks for watching this video. Highly recommend this heat-powered stove fan for some free ventilation from your wood stove or other heating unit. All right, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.